This is me in the car. That'd be me in my car. I had to hop on, recording or not. I gotta get my video. Because you know the news media is Donald Trump's friends and they all trying to hide everything. They're gonna say, it's for the look of the country. He already effed up the look of this country a long time ago. That's why we wound up with Biden, trying to get rid of him. Didn't nobody want Biden. Now, is he part of the same problem? Okay, so listen, MSNBC just came out and said the black child that I've been telling y'all Donald Trump got. Hey, boo, I knew that was you. You just popped out of nowhere. As soon as I made that video, I got a visit from somebody. Ain't no shame in having no black child. I don't know if he got the black maid pregnant or if he got the Hispanic maid pregnant or if he got both of them pregnant. But I'll know that I was pregnant at the same time it came out on Pix 11. It was on the news. They don't put things on the news unless they can verify it, at least not back in the day. So we talking back in 19 blah, 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 okay? You do the math. He was under contract, the doorman, to not say anything for a certain amount of years. After those certain amount of years ended, which was around 2015 or 16, either you're going to keep him quiet or he's going to come out with it again. And I think it was 2015. Why? Because in 2016, Trump was running for president. Yes. So therefore, this is not a little child. This is a grown 40, 41, 42-year-old child that I think may have paid me a visit when I made my video. Hey, I ain't even gonna say your name because it might not be you, but I think it is. Again, nothing the matter with having a black or a Hispanic or whatever, AAPI. If you don't know what that means, that's Asian American Pacific Islander, people who usually sit back and don't get involved. But they starting to speak up now, and that's good because they're coming for you and your property. Anyway, yeah, Midas Touch. Oh my God, Midas Touch did their dang on thing today. They put the video on because the regular news media was not showing Trump. They weren't showing him. So Midas Touch started showing him. With my video.
Look at Midas Touch doing that thing.
That's one. Because I wanted the mugshot. They gave him special preference.
Photo that we have. Check it out. Which will certainly become a thumbnail on future Midas Touch videos. Mugshot. Midas Touch did that thing, everybody. That will be a thumbnail as well.
And it's not fair that he doesn't have a mugshot. Everybody else has to get fingerprinted and a mugshot. And if you're found guilty, then you expunge your record. See, they never take your record out the system. That's why he don't want his in the system. And they're still showing favoritism to him. They should not. He should have had a mugshot. Who's sending me something? Oh, okay. That was about Jennifer Holliday because we love us some Jennifer Holliday. But anyway, The news media is pretending that let's, downplay this as much as we can so that the country doesn't look bad. The country looked bad when he took office. Let's correct our image. And so one thing Ben from Midas Touch said earlier, which I took offense to, is 60 Minutes shouldn't have did an interview with Marjorie Taylor Greene. The hell they should not have. First of all, stop telling people to only watch a certain channel, because that's the same shit that Hitler did to your ancestors. That's the same thing that Putin is doing right now. Oh, don't watch that media, watch this media. You got to be careful the way you say things, because why Midas Touch has a big following and hopefully it'll grow. I love watching the Midas Touch. But you can't be closed-minded, because not everybody thinks like all in my mouth. Like people at the Midas Touch. Some people had never heard of the Midas Touch, but they watch 60 Minutes religiously. So we always want, my mother is very, very intelligent, and she always said to me, don't know everything. Don't say, I know. Just let somebody repeat what you already know. Because you're not looking for what you already know. You're looking for the one thing or two things that they say that you did not know. You always want to know what the hell your enemy is thinking. You always want to know that. So I don't care if I know 10 things. It's the one or two or three things that somebody says that I don't know, that I haven't heard of. I want to know their opinion. So all of the people who watch 60 Minutes that never heard of the Midas Touch, all those people need to see Margaret Taylor Greene, because those are people who sit in a bubble and they don't realize what a nasty ass rotten monster that bitch is. They don't. These are people that are registered to vote, but they don't vote. They've given up on the system. They're frustrated with it. And that's what my channel was and in part is about. Because in great part, it's just therapy for me. But I can get stuff off my mind. Let's brush my hair. I can get things off my mind and get things off my chest. And hopefully reach people that some of you people would not reach. And then they take my videos and they share it. And that has happened. So I accomplished what I wanted with this channel. Both things. One, for my therapy. One, just to let people know there are people like me out here. And even though I'm registered as a Democrat, I don't always vote for the Democrat. But we have to preserve our democracy. We have to preserve our republic. A lot of people don't even know we are a republic. And we operate, our government is a democracy. It operates under a democracy. But the country is a republic. The algorithm will send my information to someone and they'll hear something that I'm saying. And a lot of times they don't listen all the way through my video, but they're listening to enough of it. which I'm surprised about. And this is not a channel that's built on, being sexy or anything like that. So, I even have it listed as politics and people. I had it as something else before. I don't know what it was, but that's misgiving, because then when you see what I'm saying, I'm really talking about politics. So I changed it to politics and people. And even if he does not get convicted, I wanted him mugshotted, Donald Trump, and I wanted him arrested, because we cannot continue to say we're the greatest country in the world, and we're not. Not the way we've been mistreating people. We have never been the greatest country in the world. We can never be great again, because we were never great initially. You have to initially be great to do something again. Anyway, I swear I'm not a I told you so person because I don't like to like in your face, but every now and then in your goddamn face. Because what is the matter with Donald Trump having a black or Hispanic baby? Donald Trump loves black people. I told y'all that. One of my videos. He loves black people. But YouTube's algorithm won't let my video reach but so many people. Now, if I take my video, copy the link, and post it over at Fox, they watch my video. I don't have time to do that. I've fallen behind in my schoolwork. I'm drowning in other legal things I got going on. And I don't have time to do that. And I don't even have time for this channel. But MSNBC said Donald Trump paid the doorman not to say anything about the child that he had. The child that I was talking about in my video last year when I was talking about Donald Trump. I don't even know what number it is. It's one of the videos in the 90s or the hundreds or something like that. I mentioned it in the middle of the video. Because it's not a big deal. But I was saying, I think it was around election time, that the people that support Donald Trump, are they, oh, it's so hot. Are they not going to support him because he has a black child? They already know about Donald Trump and how he is. They're supporting Donald Trump because he is giving them what they want. Look what he did to the Supreme Court. Messed up our entire country. There's no more balance at the Supreme Court. It's gone. It is completely conservative. And so the laws that they're making right now, I listen to the United States Supreme Court live, and you don't stand a chance. So all of these attorneys and companies are filing lawsuits that none of y'all are paying attention to, and they're changing everything so that everybody is at a disadvantage. Now, why did my video freeze up? Everybody will be at a disadvantage, not just black people. But that's because Asian American Pacific Islanders sat back and didn't vote. That's because black people that are registered to vote are not voting. That's because Republicans, y'all fed this. Y'all the people who created a Donald Trump with your policies. You can't govern a country based on your religious beliefs. Those are your personal religious beliefs. Anyway, I'm going to go. This video is hopefully, it says live. And I don't know why it says live. I did not want to record this live. Oh, wait, there's an edit button here. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to end this stream. But I think Donald Trump's child reached out to me. And if that was you, person, I made a video about the person. And I told the person I made a video about the person. But I never put the video on. And I'm not going to. Because it might not be. But it was just funny that right around the time that I said that, this person popped up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all, whether it is or whether it isn't. The thing is, the news media is not going to release this without having proof, without having a source to say that this is where this came from. And I learned this back in 1980, blah, 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 and because I was pregnant. Same time she was pregnant. And allegedly there were two, but one had a miscarriage or an abortion. I don't know. But I know there's at least that one that's around the same time, age as my oldest child. It's just funny that he went through such, and the whole thing with the man who owns the Inquirer not running the story and paying them to be quiet for a certain amount of years, because see, he never expected to be the president and running for president again. Because the Democratic Party, which Donald Trump was a part of back then, he was hanging with the wrong type of people and putting things in the paper about the five black kids that admitted that they raped a white lady because they were being threatened for a worser time in prison. I mean, the police were just horrible and rotten. I've gone through this personally, where I've gone to prison for crimes I didn't commit because police and the prosecutor wrote what they want. And I know they think that I've gone away and they've gotten rid of me. That they haven't. But when you have a corrupt governor and when you have a corrupt attorney general, you have to figure out a way to preserve your information for your case. These boxes, those boxes, that's everything that happened to me in the prison right there. See that? That's what happened to me in the prison. 11 years of my life in prison. Here's the other part of it over here. All the way back to the wall. So far, the state of New Jersey has had to kick out $22 million. So most of the money went to the attorneys, but some of the women, they did get paid. And I'm going to help them sue the state again, since you're trying to stop my lawsuits. But you haven't stopped my lawsuits. None of them. Anyway, let me get off of here, because that's a whole other thing. Have a good day. End it. Edit.